Welcome everybody to another episode of Viddli Community Connect. Lots of things happened since our last upload, and I'm not talking about the two AMAs, I'm talking about the previous one. We launched on PancakeSwap and we got listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. And today's video will be about an analysis of the MTY chart, but not a technical analysis, because those of you who have been around when I started working with Ismail and were around in our first stream and videocast on Binance know that I don't believe in technical analysis. That's just this is like reading stars for old men. Okay, so that's why I don't believe in technical analysis. Today's analysis will be the psychological analysis, because as you know, I'm an economist and the chief economist of Viddli, which I'm very proud of. And in economics, you have a field which is called behavioral economics. In this field, you look at the behavior of individuals in the economy, in the markets, and try to understand why are they behaving like that. And I just wanted to share my thoughts with you on that. And I think this is interesting for lots of you, because this will also help you to stay strong in our MTY token, because we want the community and the holders to benefit, because only if you benefit, we also benefit. If only you benefit and we don't benefit, the project doesn't work. If only we benefit and you don't benefit, the project also doesn't work. So both sides need to benefit. And that's why we will go inside the psychological analysis of the MTY chart. So what you are seeing here is basically the MTY chart, of course, with 1 hour candles. So every candle you see is showing a 1 hour of time passed by. And yes, first of all, the only technical analysis I do is the moving average. Okay, to see is there a trend or not. And looking at the moving average, that which you see, that's a line, I don't want it a line, but looking at the moving average, that's the blue line you see here, you see that we have a constant uptrend so far. So even if the price dips some ways, but this is like a very, very beautiful chart in my opinion, not because I'm part of the project, but like from the charts I have seen, it's from first beginners, from a beginning project, a very, very beautiful chart. Honestly, like I really, really like it. And this also makes us proud. And another thing that I do is just making this line. I will explain you why. Just let me adjust it. So why am I doing this? Because it's beautiful. Like this has no utility, but I just like this line to adjust this line back and forth, going through the chart like a lightning through the chart. And this is why I'm painting this line. Okay, and let's go into psychological analysis of the chart. First of all, of course, let me make it a bit bigger. We had our launch. And guys, those who were around, what was this for a launch? The first hour of the launch. Don't remind me of that, please. This was hilarious. People started to panic. The first psychological topic, panic. So when we launched on PancakeSwap, a majority of fair launch holders started to sell their tokens. And of course, new holders and existing holders who are not that strong in their mind and who are not that knowledgeable or don't have the enough knowledge about the project and don't know what we are up to, that we easily do 1000x, non-financial advice, started to panic. So they started to sell their tokens at a loss. At a loss, you have to imagine, after the launch on PancakeSwap. So first thing is what we see here, panic. That's why the price dropped so hard. And what did happen here? You see inside the hour, because of the candle here, like, you see that people already started to buy in again. And in the following 2 hours, we started to go back to the fair launch price. What happened? Guys, smart money came in, like the ones who sold at the beginning of the fair launch, okay? Just imagine that. They sold at the beginning of the fair launch. They dumped the token. They created panic. They created FUD in the group. The price dropped. And exactly these people bought in at the lower level to increase their minty amount. They played all sellers. They said, like, in their mind, thank you, sellers, for almost doubling or increasing my minty tokens. That's what happened exactly at the beginning. And then smart money bought back, and I know some of the community, also the true believers, also bought back, which was a very wise decision. And the chart increased to the fair launch level. And then also again, because these candles are huge candles, smart money tried to drain or get some part of the liquidity and sold. But here, who was left? Of course, we got rid of all paper hands, and they didn't manage to go to these levels again to increase their minties. The community hold was strong because here was the strongest user base. That's why it not worked. And then hours for hours over the night, we slowly grew. The volume was okay. And then the coin market cap listing happened. Another crazy moment for our token. Guys, those who have been around will know. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, never experienced that myself, like for an own token. It's my first token, that's why I never experienced it, and I was never such involved in a coin market cap listing of a token. So what started is people had their eyes on the token, so it grew and grew and grew. People bought. And based on this candle, you see some first people to profit. We can look how much it grew till they took profits. Let's go here. You see the price doubled just after the listing. Okay, you see 101% increase, 6 bars, 6 hours. Oh no, it's like here. In like 2 hours, we doubled the price just because of the coin market cap listing. And the price grew and grew up to 170% when we came at this point. So from here to there, it was euphoria. Okay, coming back to the psychological part, there was euphoria. Okay, also the whole team was in euphoria. Dude, what is going on? We almost tripled the price from the bottom. What is going on? And no one realized what is going on. And at this point, I said in the group, guys, prepare yourself, brace yourself. People might take some profits. And what happened? Of course, they take profits. They don't know the project like us. They are traders. They are waiting for these opportunities. And of course, those who bought in this candle starting to dump their tokens. And what happened again? You sellers, okay, sellers played in their hands and started to panic again. Like, it was at this point people calling us scammers and scam project and I don't know what. But guys, like, this is the market. Like I said, this is Wild Wild West. So people started to panic, started to sell. And here was it again. Let me mark this point just real quick. Like, it was this point. I hope you can see it. Here, smart money bought again. So I was tracking the wallets, like I was watching the wallets, and a significant part of the sellers in this point, and also those who bought here, who knew it's gonna go there and sold, started to buy again at this point. So all those sellers, all you sellers from here, you played in the whale's hand because you sold your tokens and you made it possible for the whales to enter here again. Whales, sharks, I don't know, I don't care how do you call them, but they started again to buy in here again, and they almost doubled their tokens. Like, this makes us angry too, because this is also something we monitor, because this is not what we want to see. As more equal it is, as it is distributed, the better it is for the project. And as of now, we are very happy because we educated the community, and this is like not happening that much anymore. But nevertheless, let's go ahead. So, and then, of course, we recovered. And here, of course, we also said, you sellers, like here and here, will regret. You will regret, because we know what a project we are. We know how solid we are. And you are just playing in the hands of whales. Like, you let yourself get manipulated. That's the psychology of market makers. Okay, they are not that big that you can call them market makers, but in that low market cap token, it is normal. Like, these guys are specialized on that. That's their niche. So, and as of here, okay, I really need to say, we built a very, very solid base here, also psychologically, because we got rid of the most fudders and paper hands at these 2 points, which we were also very thankful for, because now it looks very healthy also for us. And then you see it's just a normal price development, like the price is developing, the price is changing, of course, and yeah, this is basically the psychology. The points you need to understand are this one and this one. These 2 points are very essential in markets, because you will see that not only in Minty. So this is also advice for your life. And I'm not talking about day traders or I don't know what. So be careful if you see things like that, yeah? And if you see them, because, guys, if you have sold like here at this point, I saw the sellers, I saw the wallets who sold. Bro, you would have break even. And what about those who bought here and sold here and called us scam project? Bro, you would have break even. Like, this is the point, because we know it. And honestly, this is, in my opinion, not just because it's the Minty chart, it is definitely one of the most beautiful charts. Of course, it would have been more beautiful if this wouldn't have been there, because this looks a bit unhealthy, and so does the dump look a bit unhealthy, but you see this straight line right there. So, I hope you liked that video. I hope you have learned something, and let me tell you again, this is some serious whale tactics that I have always observed also in my past jobs at several places in economical research and behavioral economics, especially in the crypto market. The point is, guys, they try to manipulate you psychologically, because by selling huge amount of tokens, they will drop the price. They want to start panic, okay? They want the people to start panic, to sell more and more, and they know, okay, this project is good, people are believing in it, and in the next time, we are sure the price will get to these levels again, because otherwise they wouldn't buy in again. And then what do? Of course, they buy in again. So they are just increasing and increasing their Minty amount. And I really tell you, don't let yourself get played, okay? Don't let yourself get played. Those who are in our Telegram Viddli group know what I'm talking about, because I try to educate you guys. And like you see, after this bunch, or just an example, that was good. The transaction at 3 p.m. and 12 minutes, you can see it in BSC scan. There was a big sell, like around I'm not sure if it was 2.5 million or 3.5 million tokens. It was exactly this candle. I can remember, like you see at 3 p.m. You see it just at the bottom. Here was a 3K sell, okay? And maybe the shark itself thought, okay, now we have this big red candle and we need now another big red candle, and then we will end somehow here, like at 1-1. I see a resistance here and I don't know what. And here I will buy back again and increase my Minty amount. This is how they think. But no, the community resisted. Like, we got new holders. I don't know if this was luck or what this was about. But then you see we kept the whole trend alive. And this is what happens when you don't let yourself play it. And imagine all the community acts like that. Every holder acts like that. Like, what should happen? Of course, people taking profits, but then manipulation is not possible. Then your chart looks like that and not like that. And we don't want that. We want that. Okay, guys, listen to these words. See you.